It's fair to say it's only just ended, so we don't have perfect information. I think we were encouraged in the run-up to the ending of furlough that what we're able to track internally is the percentage of people over a period of time who were returning to the employment that they had previously. Those numbers remain very high, which is a good sign. We do some informal surveying as well of employees and actually asking them, are you expecting to return to your old place of work? Have you been given a firm date? Again, anecdotally and not completely statistically representative, but those were all indicative of a pretty positive outcome at the end of furlough. We still had around 1 million people on furlough by the end, but worth bearing in mind that half of those are on flexi furlough, so they're already at their workplaces working. So you should think about it as really half of that that one might be particularly concerned about. We've also not seen we haven't seen a tick up significantly in redundancy notices, which is another thing we've been tracking. So the levels of redundancy notices in September were far lower than last summer, for example, when we introduced employer contributions into furlough. And obviously what you're seeing at the moment are record numbers of job vacancies. And if you look at the ratio of job vacancies to unemployed, which you can match by sector, and I don't have it to hand, I don't know if Dan does, it gives you a sense of kind of where the labour market tightness is, and you will have read about that. So I think broadly we've had about 10 months of rising employment numbers, 8 months of falling unemployment. We still haven't seen the numbers from the end of September. But broadly what I'm seeing, and when I talk to businesses and all the informal work that we do, would lead one to be cautiously optimistic that the employment outcome post the end of furlough will again not be anywhere near as bad as people feared. And thankfully there's a robust labour market in place to absorb people back in if they're not able to go back to their places of work.